everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our Dermalogica rebroadcast of Brighter Together featuring the Bioluminci franchise. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here just so we are literally all on the same page with what we're going through for the presentation today. So that we're all clear, we're going to be focusing on today Bioluminci Eye Serum, Bioluminci Gel Moisturizer, and Bioluminci Serum. These are the other two products that accompanied the newly launched, or the first launched, I should say, Bioluminci Serum. So let's jump right into it. As licensed skin therapists, and for those of us who work in the skincare business, we all know that there are contributing factors to the causes of dull skin. Sometimes our skin is just not reflecting light like we want it to, so we get a dull appearance. We know that we have a lot of dead skin cell buildup and things of that sort. So let's look at why Dermalogica first launched Daily Microfoliant to help with those factors. We have the dead skin cell buildup along with cellular debris. So with Daily Microfoliant, which was launched about, I'd say maybe almost 30 years ago now, it was one of our tried and true exfoliants that we still have within the Dermalogica family of products today. Daily Microfoliant, awesome job with moving the dead skin cells that cause debris on the skin. By moving away those dead skin cells, we get rid of another brightness blocker, which is dehydration and dryness. So because we don't have that layer of dead skin cells over the surface of the skin anymore, we make way for those hydrating products to go into the skin, which will lead us into our vitamin C franchise in just a moment. And you know, those vitamin C products are also going to help to alleviate the dryness factor. Another brightness blocker here is the environment, especially UV radiation, and that would be radiation from the sun, which causes hyperpigmentation, dark patches on the skin. They just don't reflect light like we want them to for a youthful appearance. And then we have pollution, along with free radicals. We get pollution even from the air, right? The environment, the air, depending on where we are. We get pollution and that particulate matter that can lodge itself into our follicles, our pores there, and wreak havoc on our skin. Some of the solutions we have to fight dulling skin, we first have our cleanser. We've newly launched my new favorite cleanser, Glycolic cleanser, which definitely helps with removing dulling skin, cellular turnover, and can contribute to brightening the skin. We can go in and exfoliate with that Daily Microfoliant we just mentioned. It has rice bran powder, which has naturally occurring phytic acid that helps brighten and increase cell turnover as well. We can target hyperpigmentation as well as dehydration with Bioluminci Serum, which also has those hydrating factors. You're going to get more of those hydrating factors when you use your Bioluminci Gel Moisturizer in conjunction with your serum. So can they be used together? Yes, or you can use one or the other by itself. And then finally, we want to remember one of our greatest home care solutions is defending the skin. Today, we're going to be showcasing invisible physical defense. So you'll hear a lot about that in this presentation. Are you limited to invisible physical defense as your sun protection, as your chosen Dermalogica sun shield? No, you are not. You can use any Dermalogica sunscreen with your Dermalogica products or your Bioluminci franchise. Let's look at the new Daily Glycolic Cleanser. So tagline for this one is that it can undo dullness daily, and it does just that. It helps to brighten and condition the skin as it cleanses and renews the skin by increasing cell turnover. When we increase cell turnover, what we experience is an alleviation of the uneven skin tone just from removing all of that dead skin cell buildup. As a benefit, you're going to get brighter, more even toned skin. And as an added benefit, we'll talk about a little bit more, you'll notice that even with daily use of the Daily Glycolic Cleanser, your skin won't feel stripped. You won't feel dry or tight from using a glycolic cleanser daily. A major point of difference with our glycolic cleanser, with the Dermalogica glycolic cleanser that you might see sets it apart from other glycolic cleansers, is that it conditions the skin. So you're going to get those brightening properties, but the conditioning is the major point of difference. Some of the key ingredients in the glycolic cleanser is it has 3% glycolic acid, which is going to contribute to speeding up that cell turnover. It has some calendula extract, which is rich in your flavonoids and saponins, and those are going to be your soothing properties. They're going to soothe the skin so that you don't get the irritation. Now, granted, some of us might be a little more sensitive to a glycolic acid than others. Know your skin, know your client's skin, and help your client to understand what their skin is experiencing. Some of us may have to pull back from even using it daily. Some of us can move forward with using it daily and get fabulous results. But if you are not one of those people who can use it daily, try maybe using it 2, 3, 4 times a week instead of daily and see how that works for your skin. Next, we have jojoba oil, which is rich in omega-9 esters and phytosterols. Those help to soothe, and these are the main components in helping to moisturize and condition the skin so that you're not experiencing that dry or tight feeling that could come with using a glycolic acid cleanser daily. So how do we use it? You want to use it either in the morning or at night. Using it both in the morning and at night might be a little bit of an overload for your skin. Remember, you only turn over so many skin cells per day, per week, per month, and we're helping it along here. So we want to make sure we don't begin to over-exfoliate our skin as we're treating it with the glycolic acid cleanser. You want to avoid the eye area. You can use it very close to the orbital bone, but just not over the eyelid with this one. And follow with your chosen moisturizer and, of course, your SPF because you've just exfoliated. Let's do a little retention check. What are the 3 key ingredients in glycolic and daily glycolic cleanser? One is going to be your glycolic acid. It's going to be that tiny alpha hydroxy acid that's going to speed up the cellular turnover and move that exfoliation right along. Next, you're going to have calendula extract, which is a botanical extract rich in flavonoids and saponins, and it's going to impart those soothing properties on the skin. Finally, the other key ingredient here is the jojoba oil. It has the omega-9 esters in it and the phytosterols, which is going to keep your skin from having that dry, tight sensation. Another tip with using the daily glycolic cleanser is that, if your skin handles it well, you can definitely allow it to sit on the skin for a little bit longer than usual, just for more exfoliating action. So I usually leave it for about another 15, 20 seconds on the skin, or leave it during the time while I'm brushing my teeth in order to get that additional exfoliation. We all know with Dermalogica, we can boost our cleansing, right? We've long and true been adding a little bit of daily Microfoliant to special cleansing gel. Now you have an additional cleanser to add it to. You can add a few shakes of daily Microfoliant into your daily glycolic cleanser or into your skin resurfacing cleanser for some additional exfoliation benefits. So when would you add this in? You would just add it in during your cleansing routine, and this will give you a Dermalogica power boost to your Dermalogica cleansing. Let's move right into the Bioluminci franchise, talking about the benefits of vitamin C. Who exactly can use vitamin C on their skin? All of us, anybody can use vitamin C on their skin. Why? Because it treats aging, and it's going to definitely go in and start breaking up and counteracting hyperpigmentation left in the skin. It's going to brighten those dark spots. You're going to see an increase in collagen production there at the cellular level, not just sitting on top as moisture, but actually helping your skin cells to increase collagen production beneath the surface. It's going to combat those free radicals that come in and they might break down your collagen, your elastin, your hyaluronic acid. It's, because vitamin C is a naturally occurring antioxidant, you're going to get those antioxidant benefits to come in and fight that free radical damage. Next, you're going to see that your vitamin C promotes healing. That has to do, again, with your antioxidant properties as well. And your vitamin C is going to go in and help you accelerate healing in the skin. You may have had some acne breakouts. You may have had some overexfoliation done. By the way, if you've overexfoliated your skin, be careful when using ascorbic acids and vitamin C products on there. You might get a little more tingling than you bargained for. You may have to go into a temporary ultra calming kit, heal that skin over, and then come back to your vitamin C products. It's all in knowing your skin, what it needs at the time, and how to treat it. And then finally, your vitamin C, it does have some natural UV protection properties in it. So you're going to get some protection from your skin, but still, you want to make sure you layer on a sufficient SPF product, especially if you're going to be in direct prolonged exposure to the sun. Awfully long exposure to the sun, you want to make sure you have on your hat and sunglasses as well. So why did we name these products Bioluminci? We have Bioluminci Serum, Bioluminci Serum, and Bioluminci Gel Moisturizer. Here is the breakdown. We know that bio gives homage to the bioavailability part of the vitamin C. Lumin pays homage to the luminosity benefits, and vitamin C is going to call out the vitamin C complex of ingredients. These three products together in tandem are going to instantly hydrate and brighten the skin better than leading competitors. They deliver 3 more times vitamin C than any of the leading competitors on the market. And of course, you're going to get 3 times more brightening power than your leading competitors on the market. We know this because we've done clinicals. So when we look back at our clinicals here, we see here that there are 2 main factors that we measured. We measured stability, and we measured bioavailability in the skin. In order for vitamin C to be stable, it needs to remain active, and it needs to the efficacy needs to be intact, especially when it enters the skin. And most vitamin C products fall short of that. Traditionally, you see that vitamin C are easily oxidized when it hits the air, heat, or water. And here we've tested our vitamin C here, and we see that it remains stable. You can see that even the color remains stable after we attempted to oxidize it for 5 days at 122 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a pretty stable and bioavailable vitamin C. And we know that the vitamin C needs to be bioavailable so that it actually gets into the skin and do what it needs to do, where it needs to do it. That's all bioavailability means, is that the product ingredients have an active effect and are readily usable once it enters the skin. Let's look a little bit deeper into Bioluminci Serum itself. Bioluminci Serum has our vitamin C complex, plus it has a small amount of lactic acid in it. That small amount of lactic acid is going to aid our vitamin C complex and all the other amazing ingredients in penetrating your skin and doing their job. So say, for instance, you have a guest, and we know that they're not the best at doing their exfoliation routine. We know that this product contains a little bit of help in helping to get that vitamin C ingredients into their skin. Of course, we want to still encourage the proper or the suitable exfoliation method for that guest skin. Next, we have peptides that are going to help to lift, firm the skin for a more youthful appearance and a more healthy appearance in the skin. And then we have your chia seed, which has your omega oil in it, that's going to help to condition the skin as well. So this is not a heavy serum at all. It's very light, but you're going to get some conditioning properties in the skin. And you know, conditioning and brightening and firming, not bad attributes for one serum. Under the eyes, we can use Bioluminci Serum. Under the eyes, the ingredients we have here for that delicate area is the vitamin C complex, of course. Then we decided to add some papaya enzymes. The papaya enzymes are awesome for just helping to gently slough away dead skin cells from underneath the eyes. And also, if you're like me and you suffer from allergies, I have shiners just from rubbing my irritated eyes. Poor things. The papaya enzyme is great for also helping to brighten around that orbital area under the eye. This is not formulated to go over the eyelid, but you can definitely put it right underneath the brow bone and very close to the under eyelashes. Also, another key ingredient, peptides along with microalgae. Your peptide is going to help to firm, lift, and tighten around the eye area so that you don't have that drawn and crepey look that appears to be wrinkles that really don't exist if your skin is hydrated. So that hydration, peptides is the key. And the microalgae have always been a nice age-defying ingredient to have in a product. So perfect for around the eye areas. Next, and finally, we had to add hydration in around the eye area. Again, we talked about that crepey skin around the eye area. The tremella and the poria mushroom is really going to help with that. And mushroom is awesome for a little bit of a brightening effect as well. Let's go right into the Bioluminci Gel Moisturizer. This is our newest addition to the Bioluminci franchise products. It is a weightless gel moisturizer. If you haven't used it yet, figure it as a cross between a gel and a very, very, very lightweight lotion. So it goes on virtually weightless on the skin. It's going to provide daily brightening because it can be used every day. And you're going to see that you get an instant radiance and healthy looking skin. As soon as you put it on, you'll notice the difference with this product. You'll also experience some hydration when using Bioluminci Gel Moisturizer. And you're going to get a renewal effect. We'll get into the ingredients in a minute. And that's what gives you that natural glow on the skin. Point of difference with this is that it's a gel moisturizer and it's weightless. So those of us who have oily skin like me, suffer from a little acne, who by no means like to feel the weight of a moisturizer on their skin, this here is perfect, especially because it's going to help to brighten and deliver some antioxidants to the skin, and it has a very small renewal effect. The Bioluminci Gel Moisturizer brightens with biotechnology boosted vitamin C, while it's going to help restore the moisture barrier. Definitely have to try this one out to see what I mean there. For those of you who might need a little bit more moisture for drier skins per se, you can go ahead and layer over your favorite Dermalogica moisturizer. You just want to wait a little bit before doing so. Let's get into some ingredients. This weightless moisturizer is going to provide daily brightening and hydration to your skin so you can have that radiant boost and glow. The way that it does that is by using the ultra stable vitamin C complex we love so much here at Dermalogica. Plus, we've added some bioluminescence flower extract. So that's how you get the instant gratification and the brightening on your skin. It's going to reflect away a little bit of that sunlight so that you look more instantly radiant. You get hydration for a more luminous skin. For more luminous skin, you get that hydration from squalene in addition to 5 types of hyaluronic acid. So this hyaluronic acid is going to work great by entering your skin at more than one level, surface, medium, and deeper levels, so that your tissues remain hydrated throughout the day. And then finally, you get those renewal properties and that natural glow from pumpkin enzymes and and phytic acid. So we are familiar with phytic acid from daily microfoliant. We know that it is naturally occurring in rice bran powder, and that's what helps to brighten the skin as well. The pumpkin enzymes, if you've used them before and if you've been in this industry doing skincare for any amount of time, I'm sure you've come across some pumpkin enzymes. These fabulous little enzymes help to increase cellular turnover, so they're exfoliating, and they are also going to contribute to brightening the skin as well. So awesome for that, imparting that natural glow into the skin. So again, how do you use Bioluminci Gel Moisturizer? You can use it twice a day if you like. You can use it in the morning and at night, or you can use it in the morning and maybe piggyback the Power Bright Dark Spot Serum at night. So depending on how you want to attack hyperpigmentation or dark spots in the skin, you can definitely couple this with another Dermalogica brightening product. So you want to make sure you apply it on clean skin, of course, because it's a leave-on serum. You're not going to be removing it. And if you're going to be using an additional moisturizer to layer on top because you're a little dry, you want to wait 1 minute to allow the product or Bioluminci Serum, Bioluminci Gel Moisturizer to absorb before applying your moisturizer or your SPF. Let's do a little recap here. The benefits are that it brightens instantly and over time. You're going to experience hydration and luminous skin, and it renews, so you're going to have glowing skin as well. How can you beat that in one single serum? What about the ingredients that brighten and hydrate and impart those great factors in the skin? We have the vitamin C complex with biotechnology boost that delivers the brightening and antioxidant benefits. We have the bioluminescence flower, which transforms UV rays into visible light for instant luminosity. Remember I said it's going to reflect away that light for the instant luminosity. We have plant-based squalene, which is going to improve elasticity in the skin, helping to minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And we also have 5 types of hyaluronic acid that's going to go in at different levels, exactly where the skin needs it for long-lasting hydration throughout the day. Who does not want that? Who does not need that? Let's look at some clinicals. We all want to know that we've tested these products and we've got results. So that's what we're doing for you. With new Dermalogica launches, you'll be seeing a lot of clinicals. And you can log on to our business center to even see more clinicals of before and afters after the 12-week period. But today we're going to show you before and after 15 minutes of application. So we talked a little bit earlier about instant gratification with the bioluminescence flower. Here you have it. You can see here, especially in this area of our model under the eye and cheek, you can see that she's experienced that instant brightening we were speaking about. That's the model on the top here. And the model on the bottom with the deeper complexion here, you'll notice this whole area here just looks a tad bit brighter. And this is only 15 minutes after applying Bioluminci Gel Moisturizer. So you do get that slight instant gratification of brightening, and over time you'll notice that the skin will start to show a cumulative brightening and more even tone. It just will look more radiant overall. Along with Bioluminci Gel Moisturizer and any of our Bioluminci product, we definitely want you to wear an SPF to as a precaution against more hyperpigmentation and sun damage as well. Here we're showcasing invisible physical defense, and it's an SPF 30. This is awesome, especially if you're deeper complected. By the way, that's my arm there on the left. You'll see with the competitors' sunscreen, I was left with that iridescent or that chalky residue on the skin. But here you see with Dermalogica's invisible physical defense SPF 30, that's always a tongue twister for me. It sank right into my skin. You'll notice there was no residue, but you do see a little bit of a hydration factor in there. And even with my coworker here, Jen, same thing with her skin. With the competitors line, you see that her skin was even chalky, and you see nothing with invisible physical defense SPF 30. With this particular sunscreen, you'll see that it defends against UVB, UVA, and you get blue light. Sorry, there's a typo there. It should say UVA, so ultraviolet aging rays. And again, it gets blue light, so it even protects you from your office lights when you're on the inside as well. And it's ultra sheer, so any complexion can comfortably wear this, or confidently wear this sunscreen, I should say. It's also going to soothe UV damage here with the mushroom complex, and it's going to protect from free radicals. So you have some antioxidant protection within invisible physical defense SPF 30 from your green tea. Finally, we're definitely proud of our commitment to sustainability by introducing Daily Microfoliant has now become, and we've now put it in biodegradable packaging. So now the packaging is completely recyclable, and we're using less material to make the packaging as well. So how do you use it? You can unscrew the top of the daily microfoliant you currently have, and you would just pour this packet of daily microfoliant into your existing tube to refill it. Gone are the days where you have to buy a whole new daily microfoliant bottle. You can just keep the one you have until you can no longer use it or you need to purchase a new bottle. We are still clean, and as you can see here, the company is even cleaner. We still do not formulate, and this has been since the beginning. We have never formulated with artificial dyes, artificial fragrances, lanolin, mineral oil, or parabens. We only have one product here that contains SD alcohol. And the reason why One Step Prep contains specially denatured alcohol is because we actually need to strip the skin to prepare for a chemical peel, because it helps our chemical peels to penetrate the skin better. So you'll only see the Profile Peel One Step Prep containing alcohol formula. Okay, so if you have any questions about this, definitely feel free to reach out to us, and we'll be more than happy to answer. I'd like to thank you again for joining our reboot of the Brighter Together webinar featuring Bioluminci products, the franchise, Bioluminci Gel Moisturizer, Bioluminci Serum, and Bioluminci Eye Serum. I'm LaDon Cornelius, your National Account Education Manager. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to me by email. It would be lcornelius, that's LCORNELIUS @ dermalogica.com.